Hello teachers, today I'm going to discuss intermediate level C5, Introduction to Pixels. The class description is kids should be able to understand pixels as the measure of distance on the play screen. The goal of the class is learn how to use the move plot by specific pixels, understand how to give multiple interaction inputs to the same sprite. Uh, Make sure that you use the student motivation and engagement tools in class wherever it is required. Also, make sure you clear the doubts of any students then and there. If the question is irrelevant, then let the student know politely. At the end of the class, check with the students who have joined in a little late if they've understood everything. Guide the student to the activity video link to go through the missed class. Okay. Further, you're going to inquire the student about the four directions if they are very well aware about it or not. If not, do a quick revision. Then you're going to read out this story that is mentioned in the PDF, wherein a king has buried a treasure chest under the water and a shark is protecting it. Anybody who tries to take up the treasure, the shark eats that person. And this guy, James, wants to take the treasure. Okay, so read out the story to bring in a little excitement about the same. Then you will request the students that they can share their screen and help them in logging into the code.org with their respective credentials. Once they are logged in, they can click on the activity. When the activity is going to open, you will see that some of the codes are already given. The background, the underwater background is already set for you. We have three sprites: a diver, the shark, and the treasure chest, which is already created. Now you have to help the student to add the to add the behavior. So you will go to the behavior section, bring in the sprite begin block, and we are going to add the behavior for the diver as well as for the shark. The diver is supposed to keep moving south, and the shark is supposed to swim left and right. Then we are going to add the first event, which is a when touches event. So from the event section, the third block you will use. Here we are mentioning that if the diver is going to touch the shark, then the diver is to be removed and the game is over. This print block you will find in the world section right here. Then you are going to add your next event, that if when the diver touches the chest, then you win the game and the diver will be stopped moving south and the treasure chest will be removed. Now, as the topic of the class is pixels, okay, so here we are going to go ahead and help the student know first about the direction and how to attach the pixel block with that. So we have to help the student understand that what is a horizontal movement and a vertical movement. Okay, how your pixels how your the x coordinate and the y coordinate. So by that I mean that if the sprite is moving horizontally, it's following the x coordinate. If it is moving vertically, then it's following the y coordinate. So here, since the diver is supposed to we have to move the diver to reach the treasure chest, so we want the diver to move left and right, which is a horizontal move. So we are going to use the event, that is when right is pressed, then we want the diver to cover a certain distance towards the right direction, which is your east direction. So the move pixels code block you will find in the sprite section, this one. So once we have created the east event, we will also create the west event, that if the diver is moving left towards the west, then he is going to cover a certain pixels. Okay, again these pixels can be increased or decreased, depends from activity to activity. Once the activity is done, explain the student with the help of the visual aids about the x coordinate, y coordinate and the pixels. Let's begin. So yes, you can show them again the rules that you want to be followed in the class. And here is a story of a boy named Sam who has just finished his football match. It was a very long match. He's tired and he's hungry and he's looking for a pizza. Sorry, he's looking for a eating place. Okay. Now, since he's new to the place, he's not very well aware about the surroundings. So he called up his friends asking about an eating place. So some of his friends have suggested a pizza restaurant which is nearby. Okay, and now Sam decides that he has to go to the pizza restaurant to eat. So from here we are helping Sam to reach the pizza restaurant. Now again, since he is reaching the pizza restaurant, let's read this, that the computer does not locate the object the way we do. Okay, so hope this is very well understood. Let's understand how the computer understands this. So here, Sam, look at the position of Sam here. There are two numbers given here. It says 0, comma 50. So we are referring to the x coordinate and y coordinate. So as I was telling you that, and when the sprite has to move horizontally, that means from east to west or west to east, then we use the x coordinate. And if the sprite has to move vertically, that means from south to north or north to south, then it is a y coordinate. Now we also have to remember the x coordinate. That means the horizontal movement has certain numbers that we have to understand. So when you move from west to east, the numbers are going to increase. And when you move from east to west, then it is going to decrease. For y coordinate, if you move from south to north, then your number is going to increase. And if you move from north to south, then it is going to decrease. Now here, before the comma, the number before the comma, that is 0, is your x coordinate. And the number after comma, which is 50, is your y coordinate. So do explain this to your students very well. Once Sam has reached the pizza place. See, look at the numbers. Both the numbers have shown an increase. Why? Because Sam was right here. He is moving towards the east, which is going to increase the x coordinate value. And he has to move north, which is going to increase the y coordinate value. And that's why we see an increase. Great. Okay. Further, here here there is a car which is colliding with the road block. So you can ask your students, or you can explain yourself that the car, how to avoid this collision. So here we can make use of the move pixels code block. Again, here see, right now the car still, even if it is taking a left turn, okay, towards the west, still the collision is happening. That means the distance that has to be increased. So here, look at this one. So now the car is taking a very sharp left turn and the collision is avoided. How is this happening? Again, with the help of your move pixels. Now this, the number of pixels, okay, again, for the car, whatever number you use here is going to increase that sharp left turn. Okay, so that is what you can explain to your students. Then you can take up this activity wherein the monkey has to reach the banana. Again, make sure that your student are very well aware about the directions, that from to which direction the monkey is supposed to move. Is it a horizontal direction or a vertical one, whether it's an east west or a north or south? Okay, it's very important. So accordingly ask that if it is a horizontal movement, if it is a x or a y, okay, coordinate. So that is all for the monkey activity, help him reach. Now just one thing, yes, if the monkey is reaching right here only in this this particular block, that means the pixels have not been like appropriate. That means we might have to increase a little more so that it reaches the banana. Okay. Again, let's understand this, that the computer does not understand how much distance is needed to move an object on the screen. So we have to give a precise instruction for that. Pixels. There is an Apple logo. If you look at it closely, you will see there are little boxes. Okay, those are the pixels, and the pixels is again, it's uses as pix as a shorter word for picture. So explain it very well to your students, and that is all you have to do in this class.